Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm super excited to share with you a summary of the book, New Sales Simplified, by Mike Weinberg. This book is packed with tips and strategies to help you succeed in new business sales and achieve your sales goals. Before we dive in, there are two things you should keep in mind. Firstly, this book is specifically focused on finding new business and not on sales management or other business topics. So, if you already have a business and want to expand, this book is perfect for you. Secondly, be sure to take some notes as the book is filled with lists and bullet points that you don't want to miss. In this video, you'll discover the reasons why many new business salespeople fail, how to craft a compelling sales story, and how to execute your attack plan. So, if you're ready to simplify your new business sales process and become a pro, hit play and let's get started. Idea number 1. Does your behavior, attitude, and attributes match those necessary for new business sales success? You see, there are a lot of new business salespeople who are great at selling, but still, they underperform when it comes to new business. But why? Well, there's a set of behaviors, attitudes, and attributes that they all have in common. So, let's find out if you tick any of these boxes. Do you spend too much time waiting for new marketing materials or the new website to launch? Are you able to tell your sales story effectively? Have you selected your target accounts well? Are you joining the party late when other players have already taken the lead? Also, ask yourself if you're being too pessimistic or negative and if you're coming across well either on the phone or in person. Do you adapt to your prospect style and are your sales calls effective? And don't forget to ask questions about your personality. Are you over-analytical or are you fine with acting even if you don't have all the facts and figures? And finally, can you really ride out the risk, rejection, and conflict you get on a daily basis when you're developing new business? So, it's time to be honest with yourself, because this can be a great starting point to figuring out what you need to change. Let's do this. Idea number 2. You gotta pick your targets, 'cause if you don't know who you're aiming for, how you gonna hit the bullseye? Next up, arm yourself with the best weapons for the job. There's a ton to choose from, but don't get overwhelmed. Just focus on the 3 main ones. And finally, it's time to attack. Plan, execute, and watch those sales soar. But wait, what if things ain't going as planned? Well, just check if your target selection is on point, your weapons are sharp, and your plan of attack is solid. If everything checks out, congratulations, you're killing it. But if not, don't worry, just tweak, refine, and keep on trucking towards new biz success. Idea number 3. Let's talk about selecting your targets. It's like picking your dream team for the big game, ya gotta choose wisely. First things first, ask yourself, where you wanna get that biz from and who ya gonna pursue. Next up, get everyone on the same page, including the big wigs in senior management. If you're all on the same hymn sheet, you're bound to hit the right notes. Now, when it comes to choosing your prospects, listen up. Rule numero uno. Stick to a finite list of accounts and don't change direction easily. Become an expert in a specific field and you'll be unstoppable. Tip number 2. Keep a concise one-page list that's easily accessible and workable for your biz. Whether it's handwritten or on a whiteboard, as long as it's organized, you're good to go. Thirdly, focus your activities by segmenting your accounts into 4 categories. From the largest spenders to the most growable opportunities, prioritize and tackle them one by one. And last but not least, pursue prospects similar to your best customers. You'll have instant credibility and a relevant story to tell. Plus, don't forget to keep some room for a few dream clients, but make sure you keep your sights set on your normal list too. So there you have it, folks. Follow these tips and you'll be hitting bullseyes left and right. Idea number 4. Are you ready to unleash your greatest weapon in your sales arsenal? Get ready to soar to success with your sales story. Your mission is to reach new heights, and your sales story is the key to unlocking those doors. Remember, it's all about your clients, not you. So, make sure to keep the focus on how you can solve their problems, give them new opportunities, and help them achieve their goals. When it comes to crafting your sales story, think of it like building a plane. The first step is to make sure your story is client-centric, because let's face it, they're the ones who need saving. Next, state what you offer and make it simple. No fancy language, just straight to the point. Finally, what sets you apart from the rest? Why are you better than the competition? Make sure your story showcases that, and you'll have no problem justifying your premium price. So buckle up and get ready to fly high with your killer sales story. Idea number 5. So, you know those times when you pick up the phone and instantly know it's a telemarketer just from the sound of their voice? Yeah, we don't want to be that person, right? So, let's ditch the sales voice and just talk to our prospects like normal human beings. And instead of reading from a script, let's have an outline with some key phrases, and make sure to sound conversational when using our power statement. And remember, when asking for a meeting, persistence is key. Don't take no for an answer and don't give up until you've asked 3 times. So, you've got the meeting. Congrats! Here's what you need to keep in mind. Simplicity is key. Sit next to your prospect if you can. Have a plan and stick to it. And listen, listen, listen. After all, you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Let's use them to our advantage. Idea number 6. Let's talk about how to rock your next customer visit with a clear and winning structure. First things first, make some chit-chat and build that rapport. Take as much time as your prospect wants, but if they're not giving much back, move on to the next stage. Next up, it's time to share your agenda and show off that professional side of yours. And don't forget to ask your prospect what they want to get out of the meeting too. Remember, this is all about them. If you're talking to an existing customer, it's time to tackle any outstanding issues they might have. Then, get ready to deliver your power statement. This is your time to shine and show off your expertise. Watch your prospects' reactions, you might just be hitting all the right buttons. Phase 5 is all about asking questions, like, what results do you need to achieve? And, who are the decision makers? Get to know everything you can about your prospect. It's your turn to sell. Let your prospect know what your solutions will do for them, using their own words if you can. In the 7th stage, it's time to see if your solution is the perfect fit. Smile, nod, and ask, what do you think would be an appropriate next step? Listen carefully, respond, and grab your calendar. Your prospect will likely do the same, and you're on your way to a successful sale. Idea number 7. Are you tired of having your prospects' defenses up every time you approach them? Trust me, it's not just you. A lot of people naturally get their guard up when they're approached by a salesperson. But, don't worry, there's a way to avoid this. Here's a fun fact. It all starts with you. Take a moment to examine your beliefs. Are you genuinely sincere about wanting to help your potential clients? If the answer is yes, then your sincerity will shine through and break down those defense shields. Now, let's talk about your tone and how you sound. You want to come across as friendly and approachable, so forget about the formal sales talk and just be yourself. Your prospects will appreciate it. Remember, positivity is contagious, so make sure you're feeling optimistic. If you're feeling good, your prospects will sense it and be more open to your approach. Lastly, it's all about the words you choose. Your prospects want to feel like the focus is on them, so make sure your language reflects that. It's not about you, it's all about them. So, keep these 4 steps in mind and watch those defense shields come down. Idea number 8. Don't forget about balancing your pipeline. You don't want to be in a situation where you have too many deals closing at the same time or none at all. So keep an eye on your pipeline and make sure it's evenly spread out. By taking control of your time and balancing your pipeline, you'll be able to tackle your prospects like a boss and close those deals like a pro. So gear up, block out that time, and let's go get 'em. Summary. Okay, so we've been talking about the ins and outs of new business sales, and it really all boils down to these three key ingredients: your target, your weapons, and your attack plan. Get those right, and you're cooking with gas, my friend. But hold on just a sec. Before you go charging into battle, let's not forget the power of manners. Yep, you heard me right. Your manners are a crucial part of the equation. They can make or break your chances of success. So, let's go over it again, because it's important. Be nice to everyone you come across, especially the gatekeepers. That's right. Those receptionists, admin assistants, and other lovely folks who control the flow of information. They're the ones who can help you get through to your prospects. So, treat them with respect, smile when you call, ask for their help if you need it, and take the time to chat with them when you meet in person. Trust me, a little kindness goes a long way. Now, the insights and knowledge I gained from reading New Sales Simplified were phenomenal. I highly recommend it. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. Trust me, you won't regret it.